And good evening, everybody. We're here at the Crypto Dojo, and before we even get started, I need to apologize if you came on last night's live stream and we got booted off. I don't know what happened, but I ended up doing an entire 45 minute live stream, and I watched it back later, and only 10 minutes of it went through. So I'm coming on tonight to sort of do a do-over. I'm here a little bit earlier this evening. I need to be somewhere in a little bit, so doing my 7:30 just won't work. So I figured I'll come on and do a 7 o'clock live stream, and whoever shows up, shows up. I appreciate you watching, and I'm excited to also announce that we also have a Telegram channel up and operational. So if you would like to be a part of that free Telegram channel, that group, I have posted a link in the community tab, and if you come on, if you're watching this, you probably won't be able to see this, but I also put it in the chat function. So anyway, would love to see you over there. It's totally free, and that way we can stay in tune. I can keep you posted on stuff going on, have a nice community. So check that out. So again, the link to our Telegram channel, Crypto Dojo, is in the description box. It will be in any videos that I do, that'll be there, but it's in the community tab, so go check it out. All right, so let's get started. So we're here to talk about mistakes, crypto mistakes that pretty much everyone has made at one point or another, and these are going to be things that may seem like really, but then they may not be. So we're going to cover some pitfalls, some things to be aware of, some things we have to be careful of, and I'm going to be putting a list of about 10 or 11. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll add one, whatever. But this is going to be giving you an idea of what to be aware of, especially now that we've kind of, maybe being presumptuous here, but we're starting to come out of this bear market. There's a lot of really high hopes, a lot of positive energy, and some good stuff going on around crypto. Now things are probably going to slowly start to speed up a little bit. You're going to see maybe more development. You're going to see all kinds of stuff going on. And now is when people who are sitting on the sidelines, and maybe you're one of them, you have money on the sidelines, you're just waiting to see what happens with Ripple, with XRP. And now that you're like, okay, now I feel more secure, because we know, and there's no denying it, that crypto is volatile. It's highly volatile. There's no escaping that. There's no denying that. But it's one of those things where it's like, if you are smart about what you're doing, you can reduce your risk. You can reduce the volatility. So hopefully tonight you'll get a little bit of an insight. And maybe you'll learn a thing or two, or there's a saying: champions don't need to be told what to do. We just need to be reminded. Some of these we may just need to be a reminder, because it's been so long. It's like, oh man, I haven't really done much with crypto in about a year and a half. Geez, I think I've forgotten some stuff. Well, we're going to go through some things right now, and we're just going to kind of pile drive through them. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section or in the chat box, and I will absolutely answer every single question you guys have. So let's get to number one pitfall or crypto mistake we can make, is investing more money than we can afford. So when we're investing in crypto or stocks or in anything, it's very important that we keep our priorities in check. Obviously paying our mortgage, buying food, getting utilities, getting the kids braces, whatever it happens to be. That's always got to come first. Whatever is left over, if you allocate, then that's the money you can invest. Now, by the way, I'm not a financial advisor, all right? If you really want to plan for your portfolio, go see a financial advisor, a crypto advisor, whatever. I'm not it. These are just common things, standards and practices we want to be thinking about when we're investing. So it's not anything like top secret or some hidden, whatever. Invest money you can only afford to lose. You get $200 in the cookie jar and Grandma Emma gave you, Perfect. You want to put into some crypto because it's not going to affect anything anyway? You can certainly do that. So investing money that we can only afford to lose, it's when we get away from that and we start dealing with the second, and these are in no particular order, by the way, the second pitfall or the second mistake that we make is buying into emotion. When we are investing on emotion, and I really can't stress this enough, this really could lead us down a really dark path because FOMO is a mofo, right? Fear of missing out, especially in the bull market, right? I got to buy in now. I'm missing out. I got to do, and then all of a sudden your rational brain becomes dormant. It becomes inactive, right? Your critical thinking ceases to function, and we just function on emotion. And when that happens, that's when we may make decisions that we may regret later. It goes back to number one, which is like investing more money than you can afford to lose. If you're based on FOMO, you may take that $50 or $60 thinking, you know what, or whatever it is, that $300 payment on the kids' braces that month. Wow, I can put that into crypto. It's going to go up. I'll double it, and I'll be able to make. And then all of a sudden it goes down. Now you're in a bind. So dealing with emotion and with investing, or in making any decision under a high emotional state, in my opinion, is not a good thing. Fear, jealousy, anger, all these different things. When we start basing our investment decisions based on emotion, I think it really can lead us down a dark path. So make sure to avoid this one, investing on emotion. Be logical. Have a plan, right? So have a plan, plan your work and work your plan. If you have a strategy, whatever that is, and I'm not going to give you one now, if you have a plan, you have a strategy for what you're going to do in the bear cycle or the bull cycle, or for certain cryptos, or for all of your cryptos, or for individual cryptos. When you have a plan, it takes your emotion out of the equation. For instance, for me, and a lot of other people who are involved in crypto, we like the dollar cost average, DCA. You allocate a certain amount of money, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, however you want to do it, for however amount you want to do it, and that money is automatically factored in to your strategy. It's developing your portfolio. So if you have a fixed income, hey, I'm going to make this much. These bills are paid. I know I'm going to have $300 of expendable income. It's not going to do anything anyway. Whatever. Then you can put that in. Or as I said, maybe Grandma Emma left you some money and you're like, hey, this is free money. Let's have it try to work for us. Again, making sure though that doesn't have to go anyplace else, because again, you could gain, but you could just as easily lose. So making sure that you are not basing your decisions on emotion, only investing money that you can afford to lose. Next. Okay, so if you see me look down, guys, that's because I'm looking down. So that way I know exactly kind of what I want to cover. So now we're going to go into a couple different things. And this goes into keeping your crypto on exchanges. Now, we've seen some bad situations, some bad actors. Not every crypto exchange is like this, okay? And I'm referring to FTX. That's the 400-pound gorilla in the room. Not every crypto has individuals who are there to steal from you, rip you off. You know what I mean? They're doing things nefarious. They're doing things that are just only for them. Not every crypto exchange is like that. However, one of the main reasons that you want to not keep your crypto on an exchange is because most of these centralized crypto exchanges are custodial exchanges. The wallet you have the crypto, if whatever exchange you have, if you have $500 worth of HBAR in your wallet on an exchange, that is not your wallet. That belongs to the exchange. So what happens is these exchanges get allocated whatever X amount of tokens. Okay? Then what happens is that goes into their pool, like their wallet address, where they have the keys. They sign, they have the keys to that particular crypto. Then what they do is then they distribute it through all of their users, all their people who are investors into that project. So in essence, they could take that crypto away if they wanted to. They could, if someone were to hack an exchange, and it happens, they hack an exchange, they could go in and drain your address. I use that term loosely. The place where your crypto is parked. It's a parking spot. Is all it is. It doesn't belong to you, right? The parking spot belongs to, Sam's Club or Home Depot or whatever. All right, you're just using it. That crypto is just sitting there. All right. So if someone breaks in and hacks that particular main wallet of that exchange, they can take everything, and they probably will take everything. So that is not your wallet. You don't have the keys. You don't have seed phrases. You are basically helpless. What changes is when you remove your crypto, right? You can take that and I'm taking this and I'm out of here. You can transfer your crypto off of that custodial exchange to a wallet where you have the keys, right? Where you have the signature, where you have the seed phrases. It's your wallet. It's like taking money out of the bank and putting it into your pocket. That's what you're doing. Now, if something happens to that centralized exchange, it doesn't affect you. Okay? It doesn't affect you because you've removed that crypto that you bought. Once you remove it from that exchange, right? Once you take it from here and then put it over here, then it becomes yours. So it's imperative. And now I've heard people say, well, you can keep up to $10,000 on crypto exchanges and all that kind of stuff. I'm not. The only time that I keep my crypto on an exchange is when I am actively trading. If I am actively trading my crypto, then I'll keep it on the exchange. Until then, it's out of there. So, something to think about. So, be mindful, be careful when you have your crypto on exchange. Now, if you're new to crypto and you don't know how to set up wallets on your own, and there's a learning curve, okay, just make sure the exchange you choose is going to be like a Coinbase or a Binance or a Crypto.com or some of those top tier crypto exchanges until your learning curve changes or improves where you're like, okay, I feel good where I can transfer. Okay, so mistake number 3, keeping all your crypto on the exchange thinking it's safe, because it's not unless you're actively trading. So let's go on to number 4. Okay, number 4. This is where now you've set up a wallet. You want to remove your crypto from the exchange and put it on a self-custody wallet, a wallet you own. It could be a cold wallet such as a Ledger. It could be a software wallet such as any kind of a Trust wallet or a Coinbase wallet or a Crypto.com DeFi wallet. You get the point. Now you want to get your crypto off there. You want to put it in a wallet where you control it. Sending your crypto to a wrong address happens. And it happens to a lot of people. Okay? There's some things that you can do to avoid that, potential catastrophe. So 1, copy and paste the address you want to send your crypto to. go over and then just paste it onto wherever you want to send, and then send a test amount. Unless you have an address that you're sending all the time, that you have it locked in, it's saved, you have it labeled, it's a wallet that's safe, that it's always going to go. The address is right on, dead spot on, you don't have to worry about it. If it's a new address, copy paste it, put it in, then send a small amount of whatever crypto you want to send. Okay? Then once you verify that crypto has been sent and it's received, then you're safe to go ahead and just send everything else over. But one of the most important things you don't want to do, and I really don't know if anyone's done this, but probably, is typing out your address. By the way, those addresses are freaking long, and it's real easy to make a mistake. If you make a mistake in one letter, one number, you can lose all of your crypto. So please don't just type it in. It takes too long anyway. It's a real pain in the neck. Copy paste, or you can also go and you have like these QR codes you can scan with your phone. Do it with your camera. Bang. If you have let's say for example you have an address that you want to send and you have it on your phone, but you have your Coinbase account on your computer, you just take a picture of whatever it is and then it'll automatically put that in for you. But regardless, still always send a test amount of crypto to that new address. Once it's verified, once you know you got it, send the rest. Now, this goes into the next mistake. I hope you're writing these down, by the way, guys. Because make sure, well, you can watch it back later, but anyway, make sure you're writing this stuff down. Being aware of transaction fees. Again, this is something so you're going to get hit on a couple different levels here, especially if you're dealing with Ethereum. So if you are sending crypto from one wallet to the next, like on Ethereum, you're going to pay some kind of gas fees. How much depends on how congested the network is. How you can find out there's different ways you can do it, but you can also just kind of hang back and just be aware of, and I totally just lost it because there's a website you can go to that tells like when a good time is to send crypto. But for me, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was sending crypto from like my MetaMask wallet, which is more of a DeFi wallet, to whatever. Maybe I just didn't. I'm not a big fan of MetaMask myself. I've used it, but it's not. I don't really use it so much anymore. But anyway, regardless, there's going to be fees associated with transferring from one address to the next in Ethereum fees. Now if you're transferring ADA, you're transferring Stellar, they can take it out of that crypto, which is nice, instead of having to deal with Ethereum fees. But just be aware of that. Also, a lot of crypto exchanges will charge you fees to convert, or if you want to trade or you want to sell, or whatever it is, you want to transfer it into your bank, then you're going to get hit with fees for that as well. So on Coinbase, I have a Coinbase One account, so I don't have to worry about paying all the fees. I just pay one monthly amount, it's like $30 or something like that, and that covers pretty much all my fees. I still have it because right now I haven't been doing a whole lot on Coinbase, but I still have it because of the customer support. You actually have live phone support. So if you don't want to worry about dealing with fees and you're okay with spending $30 a month then if you have Coinbase account, you may want to consider it. But research it for yourself, check it out. But just make sure you're aware of the fees before you go ahead and initiate transfer. You don't want any surprises. There's been times when I've looked and my gas fees were more than the crypto I wanted to transfer out. So I was like, well, forget this. I'm not going to do that. It makes no sense. So just be mindful of that when you're transferring before you go ahead and do that. Make sense? Okay, I hope so. Okay. Now, this is going to be something that's really important. especially now with crypto being in a really positive light right now, is seed phrases and privacy and protection and security. When you have your crypto on your own wallet where you set up, you have your seed phrases and all that kind of good stuff, you've set it up, there's going to be a lot of people, especially with things going on, where they're going to want to scam you. A simple way to do this is never, ever, ever give out your seed phrases. Under no circumstances. If someone you don't know or someone you do know asks you for your seed phrase, do not give them to them, because they will go into your wallet and steal what you have. Okay? They have the potential to do that. So, regardless, no matter what, no one needs to have your seed phrase. No one needs to have. It's like someone coming up to you and say, "Hey, can I have the keys to your house?" And you have no idea. They can, okay, here you go. They can come in anytime they want, take what they want, put their dirty feet up on the couch, raid the fridge, steal the piggy bank, whatever. It's the same thing. When someone has access to your seed phrases, they can get into your account. So just be careful. Again, if anyone asks you, there's no reason, none, absolutely no reason that anyone, anywhere, anytime needs your seed phrase. No customer support's going to ask for it. No dev is going to ask for it. No one saying they want to help you is going to ask for your seed phrases. No one in the crypto space who is decent and is a good person and is not trying to take you for a ride and take everything you have is gonna ask. Because as soon as if someone comes up to you, like if you've been in crypto and someone says, "Oh yeah, let me have your seed phrases, I can fix this problem for you," and that's it. Find a way to report them too, because if they're coming after you, they're coming after other people. So never give out your seed phrases. Your seed phrases are there, honestly. So let's say you set up an account, or let's say you set up a wallet on your phone. All right, you have a software wallet. Your phone gets demolished. Something happens. You have to restore your crypto wallet. Those seed phrases get you back into that wallet. It'll let you, say if it's on let's say you have let's say you have a Coinbase wallet. Okay, your phone gets dropped and it breaks, it shatters. You get a new phone. You're going to have to download the Coinbase wallet again. And then when you do that, it's going to ask you, do you want to set up a new wallet? Do you want to restore? You're going to want to restore. So now what you do is you take those seed phrases, which is either 12 or 24 words, that you wrote down by hand. You didn't take a screenshot and left it on your phone, because then you're dead. Then you're totally toast, right? So you've written it down, you've put them someplace where no one knows where they are. Maybe you have a couple, 2 or 3 copies. Now all of a sudden, now you have that app back on your phone. It's downloaded. Now it's going to ask you to put in your seed phrases. You whip that out. You put in your 12 or 24 word combination seed phrases, and probably like you have to recreate a password and that kind of stuff. And then you're in. And that's it. That's it. There's no other real reason that I'm aware of, and if I'm wrong, let me know, that you would need that. But that is the lifeblood of your wallet. Without those, you can't even get in. If you don't know where your seed phrases are, how many times have people in the beginning had saved up Bitcoin and then lost their wallet, their hardware wallet, or they lost their seed phrases and they're desperate and they're out of luck because they didn't have it. So never give out your seed phrases to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Okay, another mistake that's really common that those who maybe are new to crypto make, and again, you don't know you're making it at the time, is failure to diversify. When you fail to diversify your portfolio, you're putting all your I use this analogy to nauseum sometimes. It's like putting say you're a farmer, okay, and you have tons of chickens, they're laying tons of eggs. All right, boom, it's Saturday. You've gathered up all your eggs in this huge basket, and you're taking them to market to sell, okay? Something happens. Let's say you're carrying them, right? And all of a sudden you trip, and every single one of them gets destroyed. That's money that just got destroyed, okay? So you've put all your eggs in that one basket, and now you'd have none left over. So when you have all of your crypto in one crypto project, whatever that is, if something happens, you are going to really feel the pain of it because that's the only crypto you have. If you have different crypto projects, again, not financial advice, right? If you have multiple crypto, like say you're into Web3 gaming, if you focus on one particular Web3 game and that game goes under, that platform just it implodes, okay? It ends up being a rug pull, right? Then you've lost everything you put in there. And that's going to turn you off from crypto. You're going to be like, screw this, man. This is crazy. But what happened is, once you switch out your crypto and you mix it up and you diversify it and you put it in different cryptos, instead of having one Web3 game, maybe you're investing in 4 or 5. Maybe 1 or 2 goes up, the other 2 go down. It kind of balances out the risk. Same with AI. Same with blockchains. Whatever it is, okay? Maybe you've got, maybe all of a sudden you're in, like, you have XRM or XLM, right? And then XRP, okay? Hey, that's one of the reasons why I did not get an XRP, and I'm still glad I did, is because I didn't. It's because it was too volatile for me. I wasn't sure the outcome of it. So having multiples, and by the way, if you have XRP, congratulations, you guys rock. And this is going to be a good thing for all of us. Anyway, so diversifying your portfolio is essential to mitigate risk and to balance out. So you're not, one crypto project may be down 10%, but the other one's up 12%. You know what I mean? So now you've kind of balancing it out. So make sure you diversify. Don't ape in to one project, right? Number next, we are jamming through these, is having a short-term mindset, right? Short-term meaning I want to make money here and now. I want to get rich right now. I want to make money quick right now, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes that happens. Hasn't happened in a while, but it can happen. But for the majority of us, it doesn't. Most of us, have been in for a long time in crypto. We've been hodling, which means hold on for dear life, our crypto for years. I have crypto projects I've held on for years, right? Cardano is one of them. I've had them for over 2 years, okay? Same with Gala, and there's other crypto projects that I have. It's the same thing. For me anyway, I will invest in crypto that I only am going to hold on to. I don't day trade. I don't swing trade. My focus is on long-term investing. Hey, John, man. So I'm gonna go through my last couple, and then I'm gonna address a couple things. But yeah, hit that like button if you're here watching. So where was I right now? Oh yeah. So having a short-term memory, having a short-term mindset. Be in it to win it. Remember, it's not about timing the market, it's time in the market, which is more of like a stock market sort of saying, but I like it. Because you're never going to time the market. If anyone tells you that this crypto is going to go up tomorrow, next week, they're full of it, they don't know what they're talking about. If anyone comes up to you and says they're a crypto expert, there are no experts in crypto, guys. None. Anyone in crypto who knows anything about it is going to tell you they're not an expert. There is no experts, right? We're all just working through the technology and the process. So just be careful of that. So having a long-term vision of what you want to see, and then working your goals, right? And that goes way back to the beginning, right? When I'm like having a plan for your investments. What do you want to do, right? When are you going to take profits? All these things, if you map this stuff out now, and you still have time, right? You still got some time, before we really start hitting that bull run. It's going to come, but you still got plenty of time, I think, to sit down and figure out a plan, and then for everything you want to do. But if you're only in it to now, if you're going to be swing trading crypto or day trading, hey, that's fine too. Absolutely, there's no right or wrong here. But if you want to be in the long term, if you really want to see the fruits of your labor, then be in it to win it. Hang out for a while, okay? Stay for the long term. Put your feet up. Just relax, right? And enjoy the process. Okay, so these last two are I really cannot stress enough. And this one is not staying up. So number 9 is not staying updated, not staying up on current events in crypto. Now, you're probably thinking, Scott, it's been slow, it's been dead, I've just been wanting to ignore it. And I get that. I totally get it. But if you have crypto projects in your portfolio, and this is just my opinion, you must stay in touch with that crypto project. What is going on? Are you on Discord? Are you following them on Twitter? Do they have a Telegram channel? Are you on Reddit? Are you watching YouTube videos? Are you going to Cointelegraph or Coindesk or Decrypt, Yahoo Finance? Are you staying up on what's happening? Because I've been a little bit... So we had this situation with Gala with the V1, V2 upgrade. People had their crypto, their Gala on Coinbase, right? But they didn't get they didn't hear about it. And so after, it was almost like the 11th hour, people are going, well, wait a minute, Gala's screwing me and Coinbase is screwing me over and blah, 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 blah. And it may not be a popular sentiment, but I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. Gala told us well over a month beforehand. We knew it was coming anyway. They told us, if you go back in the executive summary, Coinbase sent out an email. Now, they could have did better. All right, I will say this. I received an email, but that's all I got. I got my information by being in the know and with Gala, being on Discord channels and just staying in tune with what's going on. So that was a big deal. A lot of people didn't get their crypto out, didn't get their Gala out in time, and then become very resentful and hateful of Gala. Gala's a scam. I'm like, no, they told everyone. And Coinbase did make a notification. They could have did better, but let's put it where it is. Let's not pass the buck. Honestly, when something happens, unless it's a total rug pull, it's something that happened just like that, and we had no warning. There was nothing out there at all. One day everything's perfectly fine. Oh, great, everything's good. Next minute, boom. Well, that's a different story. But this had been coming. This had been out there. This was common. All you had to do is go on YouTube and type in, whatever crypto project you're in. Chances are you're going to get hit about 50 times with people doing videos about the upgrade, myself included. So staying in the know is essential because you could really lose out. Now, hopefully, I'm very optimistic that people who have, and if you're watching this, who have Gala on Coinbase, with this XRP being relisted, I feel this gives a lot of confidence to Coinbase, and I feel that they're going to relist Gala. And when they do, my hope is, and I read somewhere, that they will make everyone whole. So if you have Gala V1 still on Coinbase, don't touch it. Just let it sit there, because they still have the tokens, guys. Remember I said that they're a custodial wallet? They have like $152 million or whatever worth of Gala V2 sitting in their wallet right now. So once they relist, and they better, once they relist Gala, everyone should get that conversion. So staying in tune, staying updated. What happens is when people kind of check out, and it's easy to do, guys, especially now. It's a lot easier to stay in the know when we're in a bull cycle, things moving fast, and you're constantly being bombarded. But even when things are slow, you still got to pay attention. All right, and here's another biggie, number 10. Not doing our homework. That's a big, big mistake. We want to be careful. When we don't do our homework, when we're not doing our own research, or we're not conducting and not doing due diligence, we're just gambling at this point. When we're gambling, we're hoping, come on, baby, whoa, give me a 7, and you got a 12 or whatever. So doing your own research, doing your own due diligence is essential, right? You can have someone introduce you to a crypto project, or you yourself can introduce someone to a crypto project, but let them do the work. Like I'm going to tell you right now, I love HBAR, Hedera, and they're kicking butt right now too. So I'm loving life, but that's me. I'm going to always say, hey, I'm not going to tell you to buy, sell anything. Here's a crypto I'm looking in, that I have, or that I'm looking at. I want you to go do your research. Go check out Twitter. Go check out YouTube. Go to their website. Go to these places. Do your homework before you jump in. And also make sure you do your homework so you're not jumping into a toxic crypto project. Or if it's a meme token or a community token, be very careful. Be very, very careful on these meme tokens, because you can really take a tumble. So just make sure that it fits whatever criteria you have. Now I could do videos on every single one of these, and it would be more of like a seminar, and I might at some point. But the point being is that doing our homework, staying updated, having a long-term mindset, keeping our cryptos off exchanges. Don't invest on emotion. Don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Make sure the cryptos that you have, you're sending it to the right addresses, because you don't want to keep them on your exchange unless you are actively trading. You're being mindful of fees. You are protecting your crypto by not giving out your seed phrases, your passwords, anything. So make sure you're making multiple copies that you write down. Don't take screenshots of those seed phrases and save them on your clipboard on your phone. Don't do it. Someone gets your phone, they got it. Okay? Regardless if it's not a whole amount. Diversify your portfolio to mitigate risk. All right? Don't ape into one particular project. And, just make sure. Did I get everything? I think so. And make sure that you are enjoying the ride, because right now we are about ready to go on a big one. With XRP and everything's happening, this is an exciting time for crypto, and I'm so glad. And there's a lot of, now you're getting politicians who are coming out too, who are saying that if they become elected president, they're going to ban Governor DeSantis from here in Florida. He's banned CBDCs here in Florida from the federal part of it, and also from other countries. Great job, Governor. I appreciate that. So he's even said if he's elected president, CBDCs are out. We also heard from was it Robert Kennedy Jr., who said that if he's elected president, he's going to be backing the dollar with Bitcoin, which I think is pretty wild. So we're seeing a change in the weather when it comes to crypto. And it's going in a positive way. I think we're probably going to have a crypto bill very soon. And man, this is some really good times. So I wanted to jump on and do this live stream with you, because last night I got killed after about 10 minutes. And more important, if you stayed to the end of this video, congratulations. Don't forget, we have a Telegram channel. This is a free Telegram channel. I put the link in the community tab. It's also in, if you are here and you're watching this live stream right now, just copy and paste it. Go into Telegram, Crypto Dojo. You might even be able to find me there just by typing me in. You'll see my smiling face. Anyway, and would love to see you there. And that's a great way to stay connected on what I'm doing. There's a lot of things coming up. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I want you to stay updated. So if you have any questions, now's a really good time. And I'm not even sure who's here. Nice. I came on a little bit early than normal. My wife has been away for about 2 weeks on vacation without me, seeing her family and with her dad and mom and all that kind of good stuff. But she's coming back, so I wanted to make sure when she gets she's getting picked up, so when she gets home, I just want to spend time. So that's why I came on a little bit early. I came on at 7 o'clock. And okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad, 7:41. So I want to come on a little bit early. So hit that like button. And does anyone have any questions? Man, I've got to have a sip of water. So, yeah, last night was messed up because after about 11 minutes, I noticed that my live stream platform just sort of like stopped. And it was like, do you want to keep it? And I was like, oh, no. And then everyone left. And I was like, I kept on going because I wasn't sure. And then I looked back afterwards. It got like maybe 11 minutes. So I'm like, this is not acceptable. So I wanted to come back and do a do-over of last night's video. So if anyone has any questions, or if you're watching this video right now, hit that like button, please. Hit that thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you got some knowledge from this live stream. I'm here to educate. That's kind of my focus, is here to educate, especially when stuff gets rolling along. It's going to be real easy to get lost in the noise. And now's the time to learn and get your education in crypto and be reminded, like, oh, okay, that's right, I need to remember. Especially the powerful thing is, remember what I said, FOMO is a mofo, right? So be careful when FOMO hits, fear of missing out. Cool, thanks, John, I appreciate it. Copy that link, man. Join a free Telegram, right? But yeah, so just being aware of that is really important. Anyone have any questions, anything they want to share? This was fun, guys. I'm glad you were joined. I'm glad you were here. And if you're watching later on, fantastic. Thank you so much. Again, I will also, go to the community tab, check out the Telegram. When this goes up live, I'll post it in the description as well. So guys, unless anyone has any information or anything they want to share, have a great night. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do become part of our external family. And that's because of you, this channel is growing. And be on the lookout, because I'm going to be putting up a video in the next 2 or 3 days, because, you know, Gala's got Walking Dead Empire's playtest starting, guys. Just saying. So, hey everyone, have a great night. Thanks for being here. Remember, here at the Crypto Dojo, crypto never sleeps, and it doesn't sleep either.